Hey guys, it's Chris from Chris Does What. And for any of you who watch this channel, you know I recently decided to pour water on my laptop. Oops. And very costly mistake, and had to replace it. Here's the old Asus laptop. You can see a link down below where I show you how to take this computer apart, because for this video we're recovering the information off the hard drive. So you want to take it out before you can recover it. So y'all stay tuned and we'll go over how we recovered the information and then how we use this hard drive as a backup via USB. So, if you've watched the video down below, you see how I got this hard drive out. Now we want to recover it. I went and purchased this hard drive to USB connector so I could actually power and plug in the hard drive to my laptop. And it works really good. Link down below, this, Amazon. And it will help you out a lot if you're going through the same situation that we did. Now let's take this to the computer and I'll show you how to recover the information off this hard drive. Then I'll go over how to format this hard drive, because if it's a OS hard drive, like an Asus, it's going to have hard partitions that you can't remove. So I'll show you how to remove them. Then after that, we'll show you how to do a backup. We're just going to use Windows backups, but there are other solutions. I may go, depending on how this does and how you'll like it, on how you can back up your information remotely to network, hard drives, even over the web. So get you that off-site backup in case real disaster strikes. So let's go plug this in and get to work. So once you're at your computer, you can simply plug in the hard drive via the USB cable that I showed earlier into your computer. It should pop up with a volume name of D drive. Now I've already done this to this computer because I was recovering the information. So if you look at your C drive, this is what you should see here on the D drive you just plugged in. So you want to go to your profile and you want to recover all your information you need right here. You can simply drag and drop it to your computer as needed. Once you have your information recovered, you want to go ahead and open up Disk Management. This will show you all the drives you have plugged in the computer, and the one we're focusing on is Disk 1. It will have these old volumes from the previous install that you really can't do anything with. So the only way you can take care of these pesky volumes you can't do anything with is you have to go into dispart. And make sure you run it as administrator, and then it comes up. So we'll leave this, spread this out right here so we can see what we're working with. So we are working with disk 1 here. Disk 0 is our drive for our OS. We don't want to touch that one. So you can look at a list of options you have in dispart by simply typing in help, and it will show you all the cool stuff you can do. Now what we want to do is we want to list our disk. So type in list, then disk, and it will show us our 2 disk drives. We're working with disk 1 right here. This is the only one we want to touch. So you can, if you have questions about what you want to list, you can just type in list, and it will give you other options. You can list disk, partitions, volumes, and vdisk. So we are going to select our disk 1. Disk 1 is now selected. Now, once it's selected, we can enact destructive commands to this disk. So we're going to type in clean and you're going to watch it, it's going to go away. Like I said, this is very destructive. So now that we've destroyed our disk, we have a blank canvas to work from. So we first have to initialize this disk. Right click and initialize. Now that the disk is initialized, we want to make it usable. So we're going to do a new simple volume. Next, we're going to take up all the space. We're going to assign it D drive. And we're going to use NTFS file format. You can use FAT as well, but most new computers use NTFS. And then we're going to call this drive our backup. Enable quick format, and we're not going to use file folder compression. And now we have a healthy formatted D drive with all the space available. I'll close out some of this stuff because now we want to do a backup to this drive. So here I'm going to type in backup. And it brings my backup settings. I had a previous backup going, so I'm going to go down here and I'm going to remove my previous backup. Stop using drive. Once I stop using the drive, I can add my drive from the backup screen. There's my new drive. And it closed on me. Add a drive back up to this one. And now we go into more options. And we want to back up now. So we're going to open that drive that we started backing up in. And you'll see that the backup it will have a file history, our profile name, and then it will have your data and configuration. This is readable by Windows, so it's you'll have your downloads. There's our recipes. Woohoo! So that's the backup started, and it will take a while for it to back up. So if this video was useful for you, give us a like. It's down there, looks like this. And if you need some of the hardware I use, which is only this, I've left a link down below for this as well. If you like our channel, please subscribe. Hit that little bell for reminders. It doesn't go ding, but it sends alerts to you when we generate new content. Also, be sure to check out our blog, because after doing all this, you may be very hungry. And Danielle makes some great recipes at dininginwithdanielle.com. You can also go and see, not recipes, but things I write. And chrisdoeswhat.com, dininginwithdanielle.com takes you to the same spot, but Dining In takes you to all the yummy goodness. And y'all please take care.